Hi guys, today we'll be looking at the first meiotic division in more depth. The first meiotic division consists of 4 phases, being prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, and telophase 1. However, before meiosis 1 occurs, the interphase occurs, which is where DNA replication takes place, replicating the DNA to form homologous pairs. During prophase 1, the chromosomes shorten and become visible as 2 chromatids joined by a centromere, as we can see in this diagram, this being 1 chromosome. Since DNA replication has taken place, it then produces the homologous chromosome pair. The nuclear membrane and nucleolus disappear. This being the nuclear membrane, it will slowly start to disappear. The spindle fiber starts to form, this being the spindle fiber, forming from the centrioles. The chromosomes of each homologous pair touch at a point called the chiasma. DNA is crossed over, swapped at the chiasma. This process is known as crossing over, where the inner chromatids of each homologous pair will cross and swap DNA, resulting in recombinant chromosomes. This introduces more genetic variation into meiosis. In metaphase 1, the spindle extends across the whole cell, as we can see here, being the dotted lines. The homologous chromosomes line up along the equator of the spindle in their homologous pairs, this being the equator of the cell, and the homologous chromosomes are lined up together. Each chromosome of each pair lies on either side of the equator. The centromere of each chromosome attaches to the spindle fibers, this being the centromere, being attached to the spindle fibers and each pole of the cell. In anaphase 1, the spindle fibers shorten and pull each chromosome of each chromosome pair to opposite poles of the cell. This can be seen as the homologous pair then gets separated, and one chromosome moves to this pole, and the other one moves to the opposite pole, as the spindle fibers shorten. During telophase 1, the chromosomes reach the poles of each cell, as we can see here, this being 2 chromosomes at this pole and 2 at this pole. Each pole now has half the number of chromosomes that were present in the original cell. The cell membrane constricts and divides the cytoplasm in half to form 2 cells. At the end of telophase 1, 2 separate cells will be formed, as cytokinesis has taken place, which is the division of the cytoplasm. This will then be 1 cell, and this will be the other cell. And that is the end of meiosis 1. That's all for this video. Thank you.